Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Hbar price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Hbar chart, and also give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. And before I start the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Hbar from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.59 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave contour to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.056 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever I expect on the long-term scenarios is a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And using the trend-based Fibonacci, I have sketched out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.9768 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Hbar to do on the long-term scenarios. And getting to the short-term scenarios, starting here on the daily chart, where we have a very nice chart pattern that has continued to be obeyed, which is a descending channel that is supposed to give us a breakout to the upper side. And you can see we saw that breakout, and that is after managing to break above the 20-day MA here on the daily chart, which gave us support for us to continue pushing even higher. And we have seen the breakout, and after seeing the breakout, whatever I expect here on the daily chart is a retest of that upper side of the channel. And once the retest is in, then we can continue pushing even higher. And once that move plays out, then that will be the start of that impulsive movement that I'm expecting in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Here on the 1 hour chart, after making our bear market low at around the $0.0356 mark, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that we had this 1-2 setup before we started this Elliot wave structure to the upside, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, and I believe in the formation of this wave 3 before we see a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure so that we can get the short-term scenarios, I can first sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.0581 mark. And that is the minimum that I'm expecting this wave 3 to the upside to do before we see a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to complete a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And in the formation of this wave 3, I'm also expecting to see fractal waves in formation, and I believe we are seeing such a structure, having this as the first wave to the upside, then we saw that wave 2, then this is the wave 3, then over here we saw the formation of that wave 4 before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And there's also another Elliot wave structure that could be playing out over here, and that can only happen in case we continue seeing lower prices and also lose that momentum for us to continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 3. And for that other Elliot wave structure to play out, that can only happen in case Hbar continues to see lower prices and get back to the wave 1 high, so we can have an invalidation point over the wave 1 high at around the $0.0462 mark. In case we see a retracement into that target area, then these won't be the right Elliot wave structure to have here on the charts, and we can have a different Elliot wave structure having these as a wave 1, then a wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher over here, making a peak at around the $0.0536 mark in what we can term as a wave 5, and that wave 5 will be completing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. So whatever we are seeing on the charts could be a larger wave 1 to the upside before we see a retracement to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2, then expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. But for now, I'm sticking to that Elliot Elliot wave structure that I have shown you. After seeing these 1-2 setup, then we started that Elliot wave structure to the upside in what I believe in the formation of that wave 3 to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out here on the Hbar chart, and I'll be keeping you updated and also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. We are trading at around the 47 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. And also taking a look at the MACD. On the MACD we have printed a bearish cross and we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the selling momentum, so there are chances that we might be able to print that bullish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.